The best runners I run with are the women. I try to get in the packs of the women. They just take me to the finish line usually.
Yeah.
And then my wife, man, she's the one that drags me to the gym a lot to lift those weights. So she's just
so
amazing.
important for our heart health and for so many reasons. But yes, and getting out and enjoying
Jenny,
this beautiful weather.
You ready to do a couple miles? You ready to get out there? Let's do it. Maybe?
Okay, maybe. Yes. I'll say yes.
Yes. Hey, we'll have that Prangley Runner Index coming up. But first things first, how about a little beach weather for you? You know, we look out right now at the Green Clearwater Beach Cam there. It's very quiet, and you may see a little runners off there in the distance. Pretty nice there. And really, this is the best part of the day as far as the running goes. Okay, so as we look at the beach forecast, we do have a UV index of 4. You're saying 4. Well, remember the UV index is a little different than your typical scale. Yes, it's up to 11 on a scale of 1 to 11. When you see a 4, though, don't let that fool you. That's still sunburn time in about 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, that's moderate UV rays hitting your skin. And we do have a beautiful sunset to enjoy after that gorgeous sunrise this morning. That's at 5:44 p.m. So we're going to get out the flip-flops. We're going to apply the sunscreen, reapply it, and notice again, when you see 4 to 5, moderate range, that is a sunburn time, and as little as 30 minutes for some of us. And as we go through the weekend, it does look like we'll have plenty of beach weather, but we have a round of rain on the way. So as we go over to the weather wall, I've got the very latest particulars and the weather factors I'm watching right now. And the one thing that you'll notice today is we've got that humidity on the rise. So we look at the Prangley Runner Index. This is a little more sophisticated than your actual heat index or things like that. So if you look at this, we're hydrating to start, 70 degrees. Best running time and walking time, I'd still say, is first thing this morning. And then as we get to noon, the dew points are going to be pretty high for this time of year, close to 70. All right, so you couple that with some sunshine. It's a hazy sun. Your actual runner field temperature will be in the low 90s. So just keep that in mind, runners. So that's why I have a little yellow or caution there. And as we take a look at that, that'll continue through the afternoon. Notice temperatures holding right around 80 degrees with that southeast wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Hopefully you're running with the wind. But today, just keep that nice pace. You don't have to overdo it. And as Jenny was talking about, just getting those steps in and enjoying our beautiful scenery here across Tampa Bay. In fact, a lot of plans for New Year's. Here's the very updated forecast for New Year's Eve. I don't think it's going to rain. Okay, that second front coming our way is just not going to have enough moisture to squeeze out rain. So a comfortable start to 2025, 68 degrees as we get ready as that clock strikes midnight. And it does look like if you're going to do a little, maybe our last beach sunset of 2024, that's at 5:46 and it looks gorgeous. And speaking of looking gorgeous, let me just step out of the way. Our visit, TampaBay.com camera. Crepuscular rays, beautiful sun rays out there, 68 degrees with a light east wind. There's that nice high pressure at 30.10, and just so that high pressure holding on for one more day. So we may start in the 60s to near 70, but with that big ridge in place, that's going to allow things to really heat up. But we are watching a confrontation in the atmosphere. We got a big front to the west, already a severe thunderstorm watch toward Dallas, Texas. So check those travel plans. And you can see the warm dome over us. We see the lighter colors in the green and the yellow here, but watch what happens. Winter makes a big comeback across the country, swings in some cold polar air for us. So as we head into late next week, as we get into New Year's Day, you'll start to feel cooler and then actually colder by next Thursday and Friday with that northwest wind sweeping in some much below average temperatures. In fact, look at these high temperatures the next 10 days. We may finish 2024 warm, temperatures near 80 Monday and Tuesday, but we'll start to feel the difference behind the front Wednesday down to 70 and then just 60s, just struggling, Jenny. Look at that. We got 60s Thursday all the way through our first weekend of 2025. So get out those sweaters. And we are watching severe weather to our west, especially across areas of Mississippi and Alabama. But here at home, it looks like that line will weaken before it gets here. But again, looking for that round of showers, especially to start on our Sunday. And then we'll start to dry out by later Sunday afternoon and into next week for an auspicious start to 2020.